Hello and welcome back to Penguin Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these gorgeous little gift bags. In this case these are little thank you gift bags that hold a little hand sanitizer. So I'll just open them very quickly to show you. So all it holds is a little sanitizer. Two different ones I've got to show you that different sizes fit. And there we go. Absolutely beautiful. If you'd like to find out how to make this, please keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need is some DSP, and I've got two pieces here as we're going to make two little gifts as we go along, as I need them both for two ladies of mine. So I'm using some of the new Foil Frenzy DSP. Hopefully that's showing up. We've got Berry Burst chevron and Soft Sky chevron here. And these are both 6 inches by 5 inches. And you're going to need your scoreboard. Oh, one of my feet's just fallen off my scoreboard. 1 second. Let's put that back so we don't lose it later. Right, so on the long side, so on the 6 inches side, you need to score at 1 3/4 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 4 1/2 inches, and 5 1/2 inches. And then you're going to rotate it round and you're going to score at 1 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same again. So again, it's 1 3/4 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 4 1/2 inches, and 5 1/2. Rotate around 90 degrees and score at 1 inch. Okay, so that's all of our scoring done. So we're next going to fold and burnish. So just do all of your score lines as you usually would, all the same direction today, which is nice and easy. I don't know if people have seen this new Foil Frenzy paper, but I absolutely love it. It's really, really gorgeous. It's single-sided, it's got craft cardstock on the back, which is fine. As when you get this, you'll always want to use the side anyway, so there's one done. But yeah, it comes in some amazing colours, Berry Burst, Soft Sky, Tango Twist I think it is. I will check that one second, let me grab my catalogue. Let's have a look while I'm with you, shall we? And let's do this together. So I've just grabbed my catalogue and I'm just looking for papers. Always takes me a while to flick to the right page. I should know this off by heart really, shouldn't I? So here we go. So Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist, Soft Sky and Tangerine Tango. And you get them in chevron, spots and lines, all three. So again, just fold and burnish all your score lines. Okay, and then grab your snippers, and hopefully, I'm not sure which side's best to see. There we go, so we're going to cut up each of these bottom lines and cut off the small rectangle at the bottom. So I'll do it and then I'll hold it up so you can see. So hopefully you can see that we've got rid of the small bit and all these are now loose. I'm just going to do exactly the same again. This craft DSP is a lot thicker than the normal one, so it's great for holding those slightly heavier items if you've got anything. So the next thing we need to do is glue these together. So I'm going to be using Fast Fuse for this, but you could use tear and tape, tear tape, or any other glues that you like, but I like fuses, it's nice and quick. Make sure you go up against that far line, the crease line, you just want to make sure it glues down well. So I'm just going to make sure I've got right up to that edge. Okay. Oh. And then all we're going to do is fold over, and that should line up. Okay, so I'm just going to do the bottom. So where you've got the bottom, so where we've just sealed it along the edge, that edge is your back. So we need to put the two sides in. No, we don't. So we need to put in the bottom, the back, fold in your two sides, and then pin in your base on that. So hopefully you can see that that's all sealed. Okay, so I'm going to just do that again. So folding your two sides, your back and then your front. So from the front it looks perfectly sealed. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on a few of the items, just with a fuse just to secure it. We're not putting a heavy item in today, but it's just in case. So I'll put some on there and some on here. Okay, so just line up and fold those in. So there is a very simple box to start with. Okay, and let's do exactly the same with this one. Fast fuse down the edge. Okay, fold it over, and then we want to put fuse on these two bits. These are super quick, super simple, so if you do have someone that you need a last minute gift for, these little bags are perfect for that. So there's our two little bags made. So now I'm going to place in, I've got, as I said, I've got my two little things. I've got a nice blueberries one and I've got a peach Bellini. Matches quite well actually, doesn't it, look? So these are two different sanitisers. So what you're going to do is once you put your item in, just so we know where we're going to bend to, is either side you're going to push in and pinch and then just push down the sides. Okay, hopefully you can see that, and just squeeze that in. So just take that out again now, and now you can see where we've pinched. Yeah? So as you can see, it makes this beautiful little line down the side. Okay, so let's put that back in just so you can see, so it closes. Okay, and the same with this one. This one's a smaller item, so push in, hopefully you can see, push in and pinch, and then just run your finger down the side. Just pinch again, just to make sure you get that lovely fold down the side. That's all we're doing, that lovely fold. So we're going to be sealing these in two different ways today, just to show you a couple of ideas that we learnt at the retreat. This was one of Sam's, Poodle's mama, one of her make and takes. Just altered the sizes slightly. So next thing we need to do is stamp our little front piece. So I've got some little white bits here, some little Whisper Whites, and these are 1.5 inches by 2 inches. And today I'm going to be using the Orange Blossom stamp set. So, a couple of blocks. We've got a B block and a C block. This is a thank you gift. I'm going to do thank you a lot. Love the little sentiment. And we're just going to stamp a couple of little flowers around the edge. I just think that might look quite sweet. So what I'm going to do is line the sentiment up on my, wrong way, on my pad, just so we get it level. Okay, and I'm going to be using basic grey today. So just going to ink it up and just test it. Okay, this is one of our archival ink, so you do just need to tap and twist just to make sure you've inked it up fully. And then I'm just going to line up my bits of paper on the bottom, and I think we'll go in the middle. Okay, and the same on the other one. Okay. So we've got the two colours that the rest of our stamp set, the rest of our paper is, sorry, I'm just cleaning off screen, so that's what this noise is, I'm just cleaning up my stamps. So I don't know whether this one will fit on here. It will, that'll make it easy then. So we don't need a D block, we just need one B block. And let's put this stamp away before I lose it, as it's frustrating when you lose that one little stamp. So we've got Berry Burst and we've got Soft Sky. So all I'm going to do is ink up these flowers, just a subtle colour, hopefully you can see that there, nice and subtle. And we're just going to go around and just stamp a few of the flowers. No particular order, off the page, just to add that little bit of colour. Okay. I'm really sorry if my head's in view. I hope it isn't, but if it is, I'm very sorry. Okay, so there we go. So that is our soft sky one done. And then on to Berry Burst. You'll see my stamp is stained here, and that is the Berry Burst. It doesn't affect the stamp's usage at all. It's just because it is one of those stronger colours that it does tend to stain your clear stamps. Sorry, your photopolymer stamps. So all we're going to do is go around and do exactly the same as before. Just a few little flowers. Okay, nice and quick, nice and simple. You could do this with any stamp set, or if you wanted to, you could just do the sentiment. I like to add that little bit extra, and then we'll add some gems shortly. So that's our stamping done. So the next thing we need to do, I'm just going to tip out the items out of the way. Oh, it's stuck now, come on. Right. So the next thing we need to do is attach these to it. I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on, and as I said, we're going to be closing them differently. So one of them, I've got a bit here of this lovely new copper trim. Don't know if you've seen it, absolutely gorgeous. So one of them we're going to be going all the way around and tying a little bow, and this will go under here. So we're going to do this with the Berry Burst, and we're going to be using, I think we're going to use the soft sky on this one. We're going to go alternates. So a couple of dimensionals. I would put them on all four corners for this one, just because we are going to put in the ribbon through the middle. So it just makes it easier for the ribbon to move and you tie it. Okay. So just find your front, lay your ribbon down, and hopefully you can see that I've just put the ribbon over the top. Okay. So then when we stick this on, she says, it'll go on, and hopefully you can see that the ribbon pulls through. Okay, so that's the first one, and this second one we're actually going to not do that method, so we can put dimensionals, just need a couple on this one. So a couple of dimensionals. Oh, make sure you're on the front, line that up where you want it and stick. And then you are going to need a punch. I'm not sure what size this is, it's the one thing I haven't found out. But what you're going to do is we're going to punch through the top here, so where it's 4, effectively, so 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to punch through. So if I do one, and then I'll show you. So if you can see that, it's through 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're just going to do exactly the same on the other side. Try to line them up, she says, and mine will be wrong, but that's not too bad actually. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we've got a little bit of ribbon here, and we're just going to push that through. This one might be a bit tricky, as it doesn't always feed very well, but hopefully we can do it. Okay. So just take your time with this, as it is a bit, it's one of those trims that does sort of pull apart, so you will make sure you cut a bit longer than you need, or leave it on the spool until you know what you're doing. So just feed it all the way through. Okay, so there's one side done, and then just do the same on the other. Just feed it through. Just keep going. As I said, it takes a bit of time, but you'll get there in the end. Okay. So That's all the way through. So let's put our items back in. So peach bellini in this one, and our ice blackberries. So we're just going to tie a bow. So this one isn't over the sort of under and over at the top, and then we're just going to tie a little bow. Again, you all know my bow skills aren't great. So just put it tight enough to seal it. Okay. And then we're just going to neaten up the end on this. Okay, and then this one again, it's in there, and this one pulls tight through the holes. Okay. So pull tight and do a little bow. Lots of thread going on here. What have I done? There we go. So there's our 2 little boxes. Absolutely gorgeous, but I think I want to add some little gems because why not? So I'm just using some of the smaller ones, and I'm just going to dot a couple in the centre of these flowers. Only a few, probably 3 I'm going to do. Let's go there. Okay, and the same on this side, just choose 3, oh, don't lose one of your gems like I do, 3 little, 3 little flowers. Just adds that extra little bit of bling and glitz to the item. And there we are. So nice and simple, nice and quick. 2 little gift boxes. So that's using the soft sky in the background and berry burst, and then the alternate for the fronts. And again, that's using the Garden in Bloom stamp set here. Sorry, it's not. It's using the Orange Blossom. Completely ignore that. So this is using the Orange Blossom stamp set, which is one of my favourites, along with Garden in Bloom. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As usual, all details will be linked below. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe so you ensure you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you, bye!